So Pisces, I accidentally turned off my camera. So I continue. You see, he's looking at the light that he's holding. And this light represents, since there is no one else there in the card, it represents that he's thinking by himself to get the answers from himself. So the answers should come from you, from inside of you, okay? That's very important. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. This card represents a Virgo who is very important for your life, okay? And let's move on to get more information. So these two cards are telling me what to do in your situation, what it is you should be doing in April. This card is what not to do, and it wants to come up right now. 10 of Pentacles. So you need to confess to yourself. It's like you confess to yourself like this hermit or monk, that you're confessing to yourself what is cool in your life and what's not cool right now. What is okay for you and not. But I would say if you need to make changes, when you're being honest with yourself and you know what changes to do, take it step by step. Don't do too big changes at once, because you're just going to go back again. Because Pisces, if you completely change your life in 1 second, you're going to get scared and go back again. So make things happen step by step, okay? Not too many things, not too big decisions at once, okay? Then we have these two cards that represents what is surrounding you right now. But I'm led to go and see what you should do in April. You have the Fool. The Fool is new beginnings, right? This is what you should do. So you should plan for new beginnings in your life. Okay, and let's see what else you should do. So there is a fire sign, or somebody who can be your boss, or somebody who is very bossy. You should ask yourself, how can you make this relationship better? Or is it time to let go since you have a new beginning? In any case, you have to make something new. It can't go on as it has been doing until now, okay? Let's see who is around you. We have the Sun, so we have a Leo here, and we have 3 of Wands. So some of you want to escape a Leo or expand. Maybe your partner, if you have a partner who is a fire sign, they don't want the same as you want. They are full of ideas and plans. They have 3 of Wands. They want to expand somehow. Maybe they want to, you know, do something with the house, or get another baby, or go for a long trip, or plan a big party, or I don't know. And you're not up for it because both of these guys that represents you are looking that way. So if you have a partner, you are not really on board with everything that they want. You see, and the partner is behaving like this. They are in reverse. Yeah? So something is really off, okay? Let's see for those of you who are single. Single Pisces. So you need to, you know, decide for yourself, Pisces. What do you want from a partner? Do you want to start a family? If so, it's good to let them know, to let this person that you're dating know. So singles, you have a fire sign and a water sign. The water sign is looking at you. So, or you can be fighting for someone who is a fire sign as well. Single ones. A fire sign might be very occupied with themselves, you know, the ego kind of thing. So you have a fire sign and a water sign here. Some of them are linked to your workplace. And we also have a Taurus here. A Taurus who is very successful, but we might be confusing you. You see, you have the Seven of Cups and the Hierophant together again, like in the first spread. So a Taurus can be a bit confusing, but they are very successful. You admire them, but you can't really figure them out. And you need more, you need a Taurus to open up more. And you don't want to get hurt by a Taurus, so you are retracting a bit from a Taurus. Not like to never go back, but retracting a bit. Making yourself mysterious. And here we have the Seven of Swords again. Single Pisces. So some of you single Pisces need to make a choice and not be too much in fantasy land, okay? So if you want a private reading, Pisces, please contact me on the email address below this video, okay? Let's move on to some other cards, as I promised. And now I'm talking about all Pisces again. I'm going to choose 3 cards from these cards that are a little bit different, as you will see. They are more meditative cards to meditate about. So I'm going to take a card for what lesson, or what, not lesson, but what period of life you are done with, and then what you are facing right now, and then in the future. So we are all going through different phases in life, right? And I'm going to have a look at Pisces. Doesn't matter if you're single or in couple, man or woman. Pisces. Oh, okay. We already have 3 cards here. 4 even, so I need to choose. One of them should be go away. Okay, this one. So I'm just going to place them. Okay, these 2 are a little bit like that, like they, I don't want to switch them. So these are a bit different cards. So we have, it's about wisdom from Buddha, the different, how do you say, deities, okay? So we start with Kali Truma Nagmo, goddess of time. And it says, conquer ignorance and delusion through helping others. So we talked about illusion before, which is, like says here, delusion. This is something you now have figured out, that something wasn't really as you thought it was, right? You have figured that out. You see that now, and you have to admit it to yourself. And you can so you won't be too absorbed in yourself. You can help others. Okay, so conquer ignorance and delusion through helping others. So this is something that you are kind of done with. But if you still feel confused, you can start see, how can I help other people? Okay, because sometimes we are so wrapped up in ourselves, right? So what you're facing right now, okay, needed to change, is, okay, sorry about that. What you're facing right now is this. It's called Prajna Paramita, wisdom goddess of the 3 times. So it says, the writings of great beings have the voice of God within. So now, Pisces, you're going into a phase, which is being more thorough, go into details. You might find writing very helpful, and you can write just a couple of sentences a day about how you feel and something that happened, you know. And you need to be detailed with yourself. Go into details now, okay? Not wishy-washy, not being unclear, but being very, very honest with yourself now. So you can go into details and see exactly what you want to change in life, okay? That's where you are now. Okay, here we have done with this. Something was wrong, something was not as I thought it was. You're done with that. And now you have to go into details. What do I need to change? Or how can I change it? And why? And how much should I change something? You know, don't go into extremes. Okay, I'm going to change everything. No, you don't need to do that. Go into details, okay? So the next phase that you're facing a little bit forward this year is Para, the ancient tantric mother goddess, origin of all goddesses. And we have, the card says, mother energy pours forth life. Mother energy pours forth life. So you need to recognize how you can be like soft with yourself or gentle with yourself and be like a mother to yourself, because if you don't take care of your body, for instance, nobody else is going to do it, right? So you will explore later this year how you can be like a mother to yourself. Okay, now it's time for me to relax, or now it's time for me to go, you know, out in nature or to a massage, or now I need to treat myself for a great meal in a restaurant, you know. This is, you see these different phases here. You are focused on yourself much more now. But you need right now to figure out exactly where you need to make changes, how much you have to change, and why. So go into details. Don't do this too fast. I also said in the last spread with what not to do, 10 of Pentacles, that don't change too much at once, okay? That's not good for you. And then here, be like a mother to yourself. And if you are that, then you can be a mother for other people as well. See? So we have a great circle here. This talks about helping others as well. But you need to be nice to yourself, okay? And now I'm going to take some last spread now, just to check a general what's going on with you, okay? With the Gypsy cards. Here we are. So this is I'm trying to mix up my readings. Tell me what you think about this, how you like my spread or different spreads. I hope you don't think this reading is too long or too short. Anyway, put some comments on, please. Pisces, April. That went fast. I did clear all the cards before. I use Sage because Sage is good. It's classic. It works. So if you have cards by you also at home, try to clear them every time before you want to have a look at them, okay? It's good to do that. Pisces, April. This is it. Oops, sorry. So let's just turn them around. So some of you have some health issues. I'm going to zoom in on these cards because they are smaller. Some of you have health issues, okay? You see a person lying in bed here, and you need to address that. So some of you have that to face. Remember, you are facing something in April. So this card had some trouble to decide. So I'm going to first read them like this, and then I'm going to switch. So you're hoping for a situation to be stable, but don't wait for too long, okay? Don't wait for too long that something is going to be like you want it to be, okay? Beware of that illusion again. For some of you, it's time to say goodbye, okay? And it's really difficult. It's like saying goodbye to a really good friend. You know, the dog is your best friend, right? So for some of you, I really have to say goodbye to someone, and it's not so easy, but you know it's time, okay? I'm going to check out why the highest card for money is here. We had the highest card for money in the position of what not to do, 10 of Pentacles or 10 of Coins, and we have the highest card for money here as well. Oh, great. Yeah, so something wasn't so great as you thought it was. You have the card sadness and anger here, okay? These two, clarifying the highest card of money. So it doesn't have to be with money. It can be people, places, apartments, you name it, you know, a job. Something wasn't so great as you thought it was, and it's time to say goodbye. Okay? It's tough sometimes to, you know, meet or face the reality sometimes. I know that. But the time is here, Pisces. So please, please let me know what you think of my thoughts, my reading. And if you want a private reading, you are very welcome to email me at the address below this video. So have a great April and let me know what you think. Thank you, Pisces, for being here. Bye.